Hey everyone, Necrovarius here with another episode of Farming Simulator here in the Old Stream Farm. Something weird happened yesterday and I want to address that. Let me get out here. Well, let's turn you off and let me get out before we start this episode. Yesterday was Halloween and I don't know if it's a mod that's built into the map, but everybody was walking like zombies. Like they had, like... Oh, she just sneezed. Ew, I'm gonna get sick now. They had their arms stretched out in front of them. They were walking all funny. I don't know if that's something that just Giants has on each map with humans or whatever, but it was weird. So I thought I would just point that out. If you've ever seen that, throw it in the comments below. It was really super weird. Nonetheless, for this episode, we're gonna take a look at this field first. $17,000. I'm gonna buy this field. That's my field now. And actually, I should have looked at that. Is there anything growing in there, or is it dead? It is, oh, it's one of those fields. We're going to have to plow that. That's okay. In this episode, we're actually going to do some baling, because we got to finish a field and some other stuff and things. I guess I didn't really plan this episode out. I want to be a little bit more casual. Man, I love this road. It's all bumpy and stuff. I want to be a little bit more casual on these playthroughs, especially for this series, because I don't want it to be all uptight. Just we have to do this, we have to do that, we have to do this, we have to do that. You know, I've realized recently, and maybe this is just my observation, but I noticed that many things are structured that I do, and it takes the fun out of it sometimes. Like, I really didn't want to have to record today. I was like, oh, I don't want to do this. You know, it's gonna be boring. Well, you know, too structured, I think. I need to loosen it up a little bit. Shake it off a little bit, if you will. Anyways. We're in the New Holland tractor. We have to finish the bales in the fields just... Where is it? South of the house? In field, I don't remember, 3, I think it is. We just did a full loop-de-loop. We'll get to our new field eventually, but I wanted to buy it since it was so cheap and we had the money readily available. We're going to drop a tipper off at the farm. We're gonna go grab the Pottinger, what do you call it? Harvest trailer? I guess I don't know what to call it. I have to look it up. It's forage wagon. That's what I'm looking for. It's a forage wagon. So we gotta park this in here. I'm gonna use third person because it's way easier to back things up in third person. Which one am I going in? I'll go in this one. Contrary to popular belief. As much as I love doing things in first person, it's so much easier in third sometimes. There we go. Let's detach that. Now we gotta find our forage wagon, which I don't really even know where it is. I don't think it's at the store. I'm pretty sure we used it before. Let's go this way and find it. It's probably over here. No. Is it over here? Oh, I think I know where it is. It's probably over here. Oh, I'm running over chickens. It's probably in the shed area over here in the garage. Yes, it is. There it is right there. And it's full. Why did I not empty that already once? Let's see if we can squeeze around that. Let's see if we can back up onto it. How full is it? Can I empty it? It is absolutely full. So we need to take this to the store, and then we need to come back and finish field 3. Well, today being the day that this goes up, being a couple days after Halloween. Hope everybody had a great Halloween. Me and the missus spent time together. We didn't do any candy stuff or anything like that. She just got back from a trip, so she was very tired. We just hung out, cooked some food, and then she spent some time on Stardew Valley, which I'm really excited for that to come out in multiplayer, because I want us to do a series together, which I think would be fun. So hopefully that comes sooner rather than later. But we are here at the sell point. Let's see if we can spot here. Let's empty that. Let's see what kind of money we can get for that. It's not going to be much, I can tell you that. But every little bit helps. $1,404. It feels like we should just make like a... Do we have a... You know what? Do we have... Let's look here. Placeables. Is there a silo farm? Or a A hayloft. Oh, it's 90,000. Never mind. Okay. That's something I think we should work for. A hayloft. But this isn't hay. This is straw. So I guess that doesn't really matter. Never mind. This is straw. Well, you think that would be able to store it, though. We could sort of... I don't know. Maybe not. No, I think a hayloft is going to be strictly for hay, or else they'd call it a loft. Right? Anyways, let's get back to the farm. Let's start on our task for the day. Well, it's the same day as it was before. It's just later in the day. Speaking of which, what... I guess not really speaking of which, but for any of those watching this, if you play Farming Simulator 2017, what do you use to play it? Do you play it on a console and use a controller? Do you play it on a PC and use your keyboard and mouse? Are you super cool and do you use like a steering wheel and pedals or a joystick? Tell me in the comment section below, what do you use to play this game? I'm actually really excited to hear some responses, because right now I'm using a keyboard and mouse, but I do have a controller hooked up, and I find that the controller is good for things like the wheel loader and, you know, things that you have to lift a boom up on constantly, that kind of stuff. But it's not good for like just walking around and stuff, because the turn rate is so slow. Yeah, I'm excited to hear what you have to say. Tell me in the comments below. Anyways, let's get the start up. I turned it on. As you can see down there, our forage wagon. We're going to go ahead and get this field done here. A comment was thrown in, and I got to look at the name. I think it's... I'm going to look it up while I'm doing this. I want to give this person a shout out for commenting. Oh, I'm turning. Let's see if I can get that pulled up here real quick. I actually have my phone in front of me on the YouTube Studio app. For those people who have a channel, this is one of the greatest things to use. I think I know what the name is. Okay, I would have said it wrong. I was going to say Okami, but it's Occam's Razor number 1. Occam's Razor 1 saying that they would like to see me do this by myself to be more self-sufficient. The question was asked, or I don't remember if the question was asked in the last episode or not, but it was stated that workers don't really work well on this map, which is probably good or bad. And I may have asked the question of, you know, what do you feel about that? What's your feelings about that? Should I use workers? Should I not use workers? That kind of answer that. So thank you for your comment. I do appreciate it. And I hope that going forward, the content I make, you'll enjoy it. I really do. I sincerely hope that. If there's anything I can do in the future to better my content, let me know. This field shouldn't take too long, though. We're already at, you know, 33%. And I think with this batch, I don't really need any of the straw. We have plenty for the pigs, I believe. We ground up a couple bales for the cows before we even got cows. So that's there. So yeah, I don't think we need this. I think we can just sell it off for, you know, some easy money, and then we can start cultivating this field. And I'm sure cultivating is not the most interesting thing in the world, so I will try to do that off camera, or at least try to make it interesting, but not doing it all the time. Because I know how repetitive stuff can get sometimes. I know how repetitive stuff can really turn a crowd off. Or, you know, just be like, oh, he's doing that again. Well, I don't want to watch that. He did that last week. So that's why I have a couple different series going right now as well. So Alice Madness Returns, Deadly Premonition Director's Cut, and then Bioshock will be making a return here shortly. I have finally beat it. I guess this is kind of a casual game right now. I'm just telling you guys about channels and stuff. Sorry. Casual session. Bioshock, I finally beat it. Ending was, you know, fine. Whatever. I don't want to spoil anything, but we should see... I'm rendering all 6 episodes that I had finished up, which is, you know, from episode 13 onward to 19. Obviously, the ending's in 19. Rendering those right now in a batch render, and it's been running since God knows how long. I started at probably midday, and it's still going, so it's going to probably take up until tomorrow easily, and those will start coming out Friday. And then I don't know what else to do after that. Do I want to start another game series to fill up that Friday slot, or do I want to relax a little bit, because I do have a life outside of YouTube, and I'm not complaining, but trying to get that life and YouTube and stuff, because YouTube takes a lot of time. Any content creators out there who make content regularly knows that YouTube can be a pain in the butt, and it takes a lot of time and effort. You really, well, I mean, and I'm speaking from gameplay videos only. You gotta get the game, you gotta download it, you have to be proficient with it, you gotta kind of come up with a game plan, right? So that's all planning and strategy. You then have to record it, and then edit it, and then render it. So that's 3 steps right there, that just to make a video. And I mean, editing, recording is, let's say you record 30 minutes of a video, and then you have to edit it, so that's another, running over chickens here. Editing, let's say it takes 45 minutes, you know, because you're scrubbing and going back and forth, cutting things and making things happen. And then, can I sneak through here? Yes, I can. And then rendering can easily take an hour, depending on, you know, the settings you're using. So it's tough, and balancing that with real life and, you know, social life and, you know, girlfriend and stuff like that isn't always the easiest. And if she's watching this, she has mentioned to me before, hey, you know, you should cut back and kind of focus on some other stuff. You know, I get obsessed with things pretty easily, so when I get into something like YouTube or video games or something, I have an addictive personality where I can just go and put everything else off until I'm satisfied with what I'm doing. And I kind of got that way with YouTube. So I think it'd be good to step away for a little bit, not fully away, but just kind of hang back and maybe not release a new series anytime soon, or maybe go with it back to 3 videos a week, so 3 different series. So maybe Monday something, and then Farming Simulator another day, and then you know, whatever other series on Friday. I don't know. We'll see, but I do need to focus on my life outside of YouTube as well. Sorry about the rant on that. I don't mean to make this a rant. Again, as I say, this is a really casual episode. Just kind of getting things off my chest, talking, things like that. We're here back at the straw and hay sell point. The bale sell point, I guess. We don't really have bales, but we're going to dump our load here. Make another probably 900 bucks. It's not full, so probably 900, I'm assuming. Oh, I made 1,000. Okay, that was close. I got up to 65,000. I wonder what we should spend that money on. We have a baler. We have a forage wagon. We do want to get into silage, and I think I haven't, like I said, I haven't done that at Goldcrest Valley, and I think I really want to get into it soon. So what I might do is, in my own time, I'll cultivate and plant some fields. But field, what is it? So, watch out, lady. Come on. You saw me coming. Field 17 over there, I think I want to plant corn. I'll get a corn header for the big combine that I parked over there last episode. And we will get that done. And make silage out of it, because that should be pretty fun. And this is a nice small area for silage, so it can't be that hard to fill it up. We have our wheel loader. It should be good, and that should make us a ton of money. And this series, I think I want to go in this series until I own every field, and I think I want to get some achievements on here as well, mostly animal achievements. There are achievements in the game I have not earned, and that is kind of maybe what I'm after. So maybe this will be achievement earning map. I don't know. We'll see. But we're on our way back to the farm, and we should probably bring this guy over to field 17 to start that process. We should check the piggies and see if they've pooped anymore. In fact, we're going to turn this to 5 times. Speed, kind of speed that day up a little bit. If they have pooped anymore, because I do need some more manure for the, what do you call them? Greenhouses. You know, I read something yesterday that really bothers me. This is kind of a weird one. So I was on Reddit yesterday, and anybody knows you can scroll through Reddit for hours, absolutely hours. And this was no exception. I was on it, and I just kept reading it. Finally, it was on. I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was Shower Thoughts, r/Shower Thoughts, and I was. It says. The word is essentially the brain buffering, like a YouTube video. And I was like, oh geez, that's so true. And then I started thinking like, how many times do I say in a given series? Like, do I have that much of a problem? Like, oh man, do I buffer that much? Like, the human brain should be capable of way more than that. So, just a thought for you there. If you're ever thinking, is basically just buffering. I just took a look at the dumps in there, the poops. We look on here, we probably don't have much. 207. We have 57 piggies. I think once we get to 60, I'm gonna sell 10 of them. And we do need more corn. Water is in need for our sheeps as well. We have 50 sheep. No cows. Maybe we should get some cows instead in an upcoming episode, because I'm running low on manure and I really want to get those things started up. Since we have the tractor there, let's figure out, do we have a cultivator? Well, there's a corn header. That's good. Although we need a forage harvester for silage, not a regular harvester. There's our, is that it? That's a cultivator, yeah. I think we're gonna grab that. So that's probably at the store. Excuse me, chickens. I think in the next episode we'll have to take care of some animals. Not getting animals, but like just general taking care of animals. We'll bring the cultivator over to the big field. That's something I'm going to do in my spare time. Even though the big field is workable with a worker, it's going to be a lot of money, and I don't really want to spend that kind of money. So that's something I'll probably throw a podcast on and watch that. Or watch that, do that, excuse me, wow. I like to listen to the Rooster Teeth podcast when I do stuff like this. And it's gonna sound really weird. It's either I listen to the Rooster Teeth podcast or I listen to ASMR videos while I do it. But if I listen to ASMR videos, I don't normally stay awake for long. I normally tend to fall asleep, which is not good. Okay, let's back up here. This is our, is this horse, I think it is? I can't remember what it is, but this is our cultivator. We're gonna take that out to the field. Get that started. Well, not get it started this episode, of course. Just kind of setting things up for my spare time. And rambling. I like rambling. So I mentioned at one point doing mods out here, and I have an idea for mods. Again, I don't want to spoil anything. That's going to be on its own thing, but if there's any good mods that have like placeables in it, things that you have to kind of work towards to make money, that work well. I don't want crappy mods. If you have a suggestion for those, please let me know. That'd be pretty sick. Do I want to do this now? Not really. You know, let's. I don't even know what I was doing. I was so ready to cultivate this. Let's fold this up. We'll just put it in the barn for now, because we can get a smaller cultivator for the smaller fields. And then I think last but not least in this episode, it's going to be a shorter episode than normal. I think maybe we will clean up the animals. I know that they need water for sure. And you know what else needs water? I think these guys over here need water too. Some of them have manure, some of them don't. So we will get some water from the farm as well. So much to do, and I just can't keep track of everything. Like, this grass field needs to get cut. Totally, this grass field is just asking to be cut. And I really want to cut it because I do want to start grass work. Even though I have started it once already, I want to do more of it. That swung the wrong way. Let's open this up. I forgot you had to hold it open. We'll get the water tank here. I don't even know if this is full or not. Oh yeah, it's got some good heft in there. We'll pull it up like this. Unload it. Boy, they were thirsty. Look at that. Wow. They took nearly 4,000 liters. Back out of here. Oh, to refill that again. Man, those sheep were thirsty. But that'll suffice them for quite a while. I don't have to worry about that. How do I shut this? Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. There should be a couple places to refill this, I think. I think the first one, I believe, is probably actually my own yard. Excuse me, chickens. Just gonna go over here like this. There's a fountain over here. I think we can refill it at this fountain. I'm really hoping we can because I don't want to keep wasting time with this. We refill at the fountain. I don't know if that'll charge us or not because we kind of own this place. I just ran it over. No, it still charges us. Well, I suppose it would charge us for water use, right? Although if we fill it up from the river, why does it charge us for that? That's a good question. That is a flaw. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. You chickens, sorry. I don't mean to be running you over, but you're in my way. Did pigs need water? I don't think the pigs needed water. No, they don't. The pigs are fine. Bring us back over to field 17. We fill up those places. A couple of them should start growing. And I think maybe in the next episode, I'll get some. Whoa! I'm gonna scrape your paint off. In the next episode, between this and the next episode, I might do some cultivating, and I might sow some stuff. Unless you guys want to see it, but I plan on doing most of it off camera. Oh, there's manure in these too. Okay, cool. Am I off the wrong point here? Maybe it's too close enough. Let's try it this way. Back it up this way. See if we get really close there. There we go. That's weird. You have to hit R to refill it out of there. Oh, that one's growing now. I don't know how much water it's going to take. It's okay, it'll take that much water. I'll refill you. That's lettuce. And I don't think these guys have any manure in them. But we'll fill the water up anyways. Oh, there's water. There was no manure. Weird. Is that all it needs is water? I guess it doesn't need manure, huh? Oh, I guess it doesn't. Interesting. I always thought it needed both. Might as well just empty that in there. You're kidding me, right? I got 10 liters left. 10. Couldn't have taken all of it. Nope. There we go. Alright. That is done. I don't know what the manure is doing. If it's just making it grow faster, maybe giving us more money. I don't know. I'm going to drop this tank off in here for now. We don't necessarily need that right now. Sure, we'll need it eventually, so when I lose it and I say, where the heck is it? And I say, why is it over there? You can tell me that I stuck it there myself. But that'll do it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed. If you do, leave a comment below. Tell me what you enjoyed. Tell me what I can do, if anything, to make it better. That being said, next week, I don't know if I'll be doing Farming Simulator. I got some stuff going on, so it may be one episode, if not, maybe not two, but maybe one. So be prepared for that. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.